Good afternoon, fellow graduates, beloved family and friends, esteemed faculty, staff, President Mortensen, and the extended Weber State University community. I am humbled and honored to represent the 2020 graduating class of the Masters of Professional Communication program today. These last 2 years have been an incredible time of learning and growth for each of us as students, as well as fellow humans on this often rocky road of life. After some reflection, I want to take us back to the beginning, before we embarked on this journey of higher education. Why are we here, and what did we hope to accomplish? President John F. Kennedy once said, "Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try." I asked my fellow graduates to describe their biggest challenges during graduate school. First, I discovered that for many of us, deciding to make the leap and re-enter higher education was daunting. For some, it had been a few semesters or years since their last classroom experience. Personally, the last college paper I had written was on a typewriter. Most of us had to figure out how to juggle graduate school, full-time employment, family responsibilities. Some of you got married while in graduate school. Several of you had a baby, ran successfully for political office, started new jobs, had financial problems, endured family crises, suffered illness, survived a serious car accident, lost loved ones, and learned to navigate both work and school amidst a global pandemic. But you persevered, and today we have much to celebrate. You are smart, funny, helpful, interesting, dedicated, and diverse. And what were your most valuable learning experiences? I discovered the lessons learned were not about memorizing facts or data, but rather involved much deeper learning. Many of you said that the most important lessons you learned involved people. We come from different backgrounds, understandings, and viewpoints. We've learned to better view, interact, and understand others. We learned the value of resilience, dedication, and discipline. Our minds were challenged in ways we never imagined. Our professors, they pushed us to think harder, dig deeper, and engage in new ways of learning. While we did learn a lot of awesome and career-relevant information, most of your responses pointed to the deeper learning you experienced, including some lessons about yourselves. We gained the self-confidence that comes from knowing we accomplished something that initially seemed scary and difficult, but we persisted and pushed ourselves and inspired one another to keep going. This knowledge and experience can empower us in our future career opportunities and general challenges that life will throw our way. As we studied many aspects of communication, perhaps we learned a deeper lesson put into words by thought leader Paul J. Meyer, who said, "Communication, the human connection, is the key to personal and career success." We spent 2 years of our lives learning about better ways to communicate both personally and professionally, and 2020 upped that goal to an entire new master's level with the coronavirus. We had to find new ways to communicate with Zoom and the surprisingly humorous chat box, Google Docs, emails, text message, and Facebook groups. I want to thank our remarkably supportive faculty members who truly wanted us to succeed and sacrificed a lot of their time to make sure we had everything we needed in our toolbox. We missed our personal interaction each week, but we enjoyed seeing inside your homes and meeting your children and your pets. After reading dozens of scholarly articles on communication theory, perhaps a fitting metaphor for our time in school and looking forward to the future with hope is structuration theory. That's right, the theory in Dr. Alt's class that blew our minds and scared and excited us all at the same time. Its basic premise is that individual actions are constrained by social structures, but at the same time, these actions affect or constitute social structures. We are not the same people we were when we started college, and neither is our community. We've all had to adapt, shift, and pivot, and that's one of the best life lessons I can imagine. We've all heard the adage, the only constant in life is change. So instead of fighting it, let's embrace change, lean into it, and see what better versions of ourselves we can all become. We can't leave school without thanking all of the important people in our lives who helped us along the way. Our families and friends became movie stars in our videos, our podcasts, and were cheerleaders when we felt overwhelmed or discouraged. They gave us tech support as well as moral support. Congratulations, graduates. You tried, you persevered, and you succeeded despite some crazy obstacles. And so my alter ego, Council Member Leslie Knope, would like to invite you to enjoy this moment and remember the important things in life: friends, work, and waffles. I want to wish each of you great success and happiness in your future pursuits, both personal and professional. In closing, I would like to share a quote with you from Anthony Robbins. The way we communicate with others and with ourselves ultimately determines the quality of our lives. Thank you.